Welcome to Calculus 1, Module 1. Module 1 is all about ordinary differentiation of single variable algebraic and transcendental functions, and at the end of this module you must be able to differentiate single variable algebraic and transcendental functions. Okay, sharing with you now a copy of the study guide for Module 1. And what you're seeing here is the study guide for week 1. Okay, this will help you manage your time effectively on what are the things to be accomplished on a weekly basis. So for week 1, on day 1, it is expected that you will be going through the different presentations presented in the orientation, okay, as well as the introduction to the course. And then for day 2 and 3, there will be discussion on limits, okay, limits of functions, one-sided limits, limit at infinity, and infinite limits. As to the teaching learning activities, the following will be shared with you for your reference. We have the micro video lectures, the orientation PowerPoint slides with audio, solve sample problems, as well as links to readings and video lectures from our textbook. Now please take note that for the assessment tasks assigned in week 1, we will have the initial knowledge check. This is for AlexMath, and we will be uploading assignment HW1, which is the assignment covering the topics of limits and derivatives of algebraic functions. On week 2, we will have discussion on continuity of a function, and then we start with our discussion of the derivatives using the definition or the 4-step increment method to work out the derivative of some functions. Also, we will be looking at some differentiation rules, applying these to differentiating algebraic functions. Again, for teaching learning activities, we will be sharing micro video lectures on continuity, on the derivative, and on differentiation of algebraic functions. Reading and video links again will be shared, as well as solve sample problems. And in week 2, we will be uploading assignment 2. Week 3 is primarily used to differentiate transcendental functions, to include the exponential and logarithmic functions, the trigonometric and hyperbolic functions, the inverse trigonometric and inverse hyperbolic functions. And basically we will have almost the same teaching learning activities, but what we want you to take note in this particular week is that we will be having the first of the problem set activities. Now, as to what we will be doing in week 4, we will have only one lecture meeting that will be on day 1, and this will be on higher order derivative and implicit differentiation, because on the second day of week 4, or on the second meeting of week 4, we will have the summative assessment for the module 1 long exam. And on the last day of the 4th week, that is on the 3rd meeting, you will be submitting already all requirements for the module, as well as take the post-knowledge check of AlexMath on the area of algebra and trigonometry.